Yes, 22-year-old Liu Yi's parents Skyped into the courtroom to give a tearful and emotional message to the defendant, JENIFER TOTH. The court listened on as a translator described the pain and suffering they have been through since the loss of their daughter. Emotions ran high in an Orlando court as both sides of this deadly hit-and-run crash described the toll it's taken on their lives. In April of 2012, 22-year-old Liu Yi was leaving work near the entrance of Walt Disney World. She was crossing the street when she was hit and killed by JENIFER TOTH's car. Toth ran a red light and kept going. Investigators said after hitting the victim, she drove her damaged rental car to a business and called a taxi to take her back to the Waldorf Astoria. She was in town on business from San Jose, California. It wasn't until the next day that Toth contacted authorities after seeing the accident on the news and turned herself in to be arrested. Now, 2 years later, it's time for Toth to pay for her actions. But before the judge announced her decision, witnesses were called to testify. A Florida Highway Patrol officer answered questions about whether he believed alcohol was a factor, a fact that may never be known. Then there were tearful pleas from Toth's close friends and family.
Respectfully, I am requesting leniency. I know my sister JENIFER has been a good member of society and hasn't had any instances in the past.
JENIFER that I know and love is that she's always gentle, she's kind, she's loving.
And then there was the emotional testimony from the victim's parents who made their appearance on Skype from their home in China. Through a translator, the family said their sorrow cannot be expressed and will never get to know the woman their daughter would become and the children she would have had. Toth's back was to the cameras, so her reaction could not be seen. Then it was the judge's turn to speak.
Is awful. It's tragic. I can't imagine the torture that the parents must feel from losing a child.
To put JENIFER TOTH's sentence into perspective, the maximum penalty for her, if convicted, could have been up to 30 years, but she basically ended up with nearly the minimum at just 24 months, with 2 months credit for time already served. Reporting in Orlando, Amanda McKenzie, News 13.